During the time that you were locked down and you would see the young men coming in facing those murder bids and stuff like that, what were their realities? What were they talking about when it clicked in their head that it might not have been worth it, what was going on out in the streets?
Oh, man, it was when you're away from everything and you're there, right? And all of that stuff that made you this monster or whatever it was in these streets, you know, you don't have all that there. You don't have a gun. You don't have your homies. You don't have the egging on of the crowd. You don't have the peer pressure, right? You there. You alone. And them doors close and you get time to think. And you're human. And when you go to scrolling back and you go to thinking about some of the decisions you made and how you're not only affected by these decisions, because what people, what I think goes unnoticed is when a person gets locked up, you know, their family goes through this too. You know what I mean? Because now your mother, because a lot of times it's just mothers that I see and I've seen over those years, the one person that's stuck with a lot of these guys be their mama. And now she having to work, do overtime and all of this just to make sure you have what you need. And, you know, some of them get it. Some of them never get it. Some of them run game on their mama, who bringing them, you know, money or whatnot. And but for the most part, I think that it's sobering when you sit down and you realize, man, that damn, I'm not the only person that has been affected by this decision I made. You know what I mean? And I think that for some of them, it kind of snaps them back into reality.
I mean, what about the guys that just never get it, though? I mean, why would they, what would it cause them not to be able to reconcile in their mind that, hey, man, you know, if given a second chance, I need to do something different?
Right. I mean, not everybody's going to get it. I mean, I think that the unfortunate thing is if everybody can get it, the streets wouldn't be the way it is now. You know, if everybody got it. So for me, it's like as long as majority of us get it, we good. We in good shape. I think we have a fighting chance as long as the majority get it. You know, because not everybody gonna get it.
Exactly. Soulja Slim birthday just passed the other day, and I was listening to Can I Ball on the way in here, man. I mean, can you take me to that banger right there when y'all got together, and then speak on your relationship with him?
All right, so I met Soulja Slim in elementary school. I had known him since a kid. My mother and his mother were actually friends in high school. And so we used to call Slim Ice Cream back in the days. And he cut hair. He was if Soulja Slim wouldn't have rapped, he could have been a comedian. This dude was just a naturally funny dude. Like when he was and he wasn't even trying. He just had one of those vibrant personalities that you just enjoyed being around. When he was around you, he was one of those guys, his energy sucked up the air in the room. You knew he was there. When he came there, you were gonna acknowledge his presence because he was gonna make sure you acknowledge his presence. If he had to come in your face and, man, you know what I mean? So he was just he was a vibrant spirit, man. And you know, he had his struggles. And when we decided to do the song together, I called him. I'm like, yo, I got this track. I need you to get on it. So he came to the studio that night, and we just wanted to do something that was just, you know, that was just us, you know, young early men in their early 20s. We was just being braggadocious, you know, like just being us, man, being young.
When you found yourself over there jamming with Beats by the Pound, Mac, and they was churning out those doggone hits like a factory, what was it like hearing those sounds, knowing that every track was gonna be something that you could get on and snap?
Right. Man, it was fire. I mean, it was like, you know, everybody had their style. So you went to KL if you wanted. Most times when you wanted a club banger, you went to KL or Craig B. When you wanted something that was thought-provoking or, you know, something that was like more emotional, you went to Odell. When you wanted something that was for the ladies, you went to either Moby or you went to Moby. If you wanted something, either way it go, you went to Carlos. So it was like everybody had, that little flavor, a little something. So you knew when you went to them, you was gonna get something of quality.
Exactly.